souls. So I did not intuitively feel led to do a collective energy message right now. You know what I'm saying? And I hope that you guys are doing great. What are you guys grateful for? I'm grateful for this moment of stillness. I'm grateful to hear the trains go by. It's like asthma at this point. And I'm grateful to understand the depths of communication in an altruistic manner. What are you guys grateful for? Please leave in the comments if you feel led to. Welcome to this week called Pick a Card titled, How Valuable is Your Attention? You know, when we are not fed knowledge about how energy works, we can definitely learn the hard way about where we give our attention, how it grows, and when we take our attention away from things, we can experience a lot of severe abuse. But for us to get our power back and realize that people are vying for our attention, because with our energy of our attention, they're able to grow certain things. But if we keep our attention away from it and we stay focused consciously, what they're trying to grow doesn't grow. It actually ends up, it's like plucking weeds out of your garden. Not giving attention to weeds, you know, maybe weeds won't grow, right? But we'll also be able to identify the weeds and be able to find the source where the weeds came from. And we'll be able to get rid of, you know, our gardens having weeds being grown in them. So I use that metaphoric example with weeds because our minds are like gardens. You know, a lot of us have a whole bunch of weeds popping up. And most of the time when we're trying to plant flowers, weeds are just like, nope, no. So in these moments, it's important for you to understand that your energy is so valuable. It's important for you to understand your own energy so you can understand why you have no reason to fear others who are trying to get your attention in the way that they're doing it, especially if it's coming from a place of ignorance, and to not take it personal if they're doing it, because honestly, you know, there was a point where we were doing ignorant things to get attention. And it's like, clearly at this point, just as we have the opportunity to learn from it, so do these people as well. But if they're choosing not to, then we should keep our attention away from it. So this week called Pick a Card is here so you will know how valuable your attention is. I will see you at your pal or pals of choice, and be mindful to find the source of, you know, the weeds in your garden and get rid of it from a weed, you know, at the root level. And, you know, just what I'm picking up is you may have people who you've been sexually active with trying to figure out who you're having sex with in this moment, okay? Don't take it personal, you know. Weeds. We're not focusing on that. I'm just saying, people may be worried putting their attention onto you of who you're sexually active with in this point in time. Don't take it personal. I'll see you at your pal or pals of choice. Welcome, beautiful pal one. So, as I was looking at the time of when it would start, I lost like the restrictional belief that time I had to do it in a certain way. I realized that I'm at the right time, at the right place, at the right time. So, how valuable is your attention? You are extremely influential, pal one. So you may have had a lot of people very heavily who have positions of power try to get you to put out their agendas. Now, if you didn't willingly go along with it, they might got a bit abusive. So, you know, you could have experienced some abuse, pal one, where you would be, you know, regurgitating fear-based beliefs, and the people would come in and act as if they were these saviors and they had all the answers. but you're so influential that some of them wanted you to regurgitate fear so they could come off as heroes because they may have a hero complex, okay? So, and take that if it resonates. But your attention is valuable because you are extremely, and I mean extremely influential, okay? So you may be experiencing people in power struggles to get your attention because they do not know how to influence because they don't know how to easily connect with people. So their methods of trying to get you to put out their agendas may be, very questionable. All right? We have manifestation, Wajaji, yes. You are a very powerful manifester and you manifest in such a very beautiful way that people have been trying to figure out how you manifest. And so they have definitely been trying to get close to you. But I feel, Power One, you're not allowing a lot of people to get close to you. So they may have resorted to some very questionable ways to get your attention. We have wild winds. You seem to be just like, even though it's not water here, but like water pouring through these people's hands. It's like these people think they get a hold of you and you're just on to the next. They can't keep up with you with wild winds. Yeah, you have a lot of people vying for your attention. They want you to willingly, you know, um, shout out their brands and things like that. And if you're not, with this Ivy, they try to develop frenemy dynamics with you, but I feel like you're not even doing that at this point. Beautiful Power One. We have soul. The energy of soul activates our connection to the part of us that is closer to the higher realms, God of the divine. So people who are power hungry and see that you're connected to a higher purpose, source, and because you're manifesting from a place of divinity, they're highly threatened because they cannot actually get your attention. So as I stated, they might be doing some very, what are you doing? you may be like, you may be wondering why these people are trying to get your attention in very, what are you doing ways. And it's because if you're not willing to manifest for them, they don't want you manifesting at all, okay? So your attention is so valuable that you have people who are willing to try to discredit you in every way possible so that you do not put out what the Most High, the downloads of the Most High is giving you to help heal others. It's like they want to continue being able to manifest from the dark places that they used to be able to manifest, but with you honoring the divine, it's making it so that they cannot manifest. So it's like they're trying to just put an end to you. But realize that you're protected, Pal One. You're going to get a piece of advice. All right, Pal One. With joy and self-love, I give myself permission to gently heal from feeling deeply hurt and disappointed. I acknowledge that my heart has been pierced by the sharp blades of others' hurtful words, actions, and intentions, and that they have inflicted intense emotions of pain, sadness, grief, and heartbreak. The more painful the event, this trauma often came unexpected and out of the blue. I am experiencing an emotional release. I enjoy an excellent cry after I have suffered a major setback or loss. I honor the part of the cleansing process in which I express my sadness. Letting it all out is helping me move on to better times. I feel led to stop there. But that is your advice. And also, you definitely have people doing some dark magic against you. There was a gnat that flew onto this. But yeah, don't fear it. It's not going to hit you. It's going to hit them. That's it, Pal One. beautiful, pal, too. I'm so grateful to be here with you guys. The sun is going down. I think I'm just going to simply enjoy the peace and quietness of it all. So we have, when you believe in things that you don't understand, then you suffer. Superstition ain't the way. And this is lyrics from Stevie Wonder. And so your attention is so valuable because you help keep the scales of karma balanced. So you may have dealt with people who went above and beyond to keep the scales unbalanced by trigger warning, traumatizing you. And when you tried to get out of the mud, they were just like, nope, because they were able to be here and keep you here. But I feel as if you're discovering the strength of overcoming the traumas that they caused you, and you're able to help keep the scales balanced, okay? So, but yeah, these people are suffering. Your attention is so valuable. People that wanted to profit off of you being off balance are suffering from imbalance. It's like when they got you off balance, they were able to enjoy perks of life. And now that you're balanced and you're choosing to not do this to them, you're not getting off balance. It's like I feel pal too, 1212. You've had opportunities to become just like them, to put them to this place, but you've also had opportunities to give in to the abuse they subjected you to, and instead you just stay right here, and it's so beautiful. We have Nagame, desire. So it's not that you don't have desires, you just understand the balancedness of it all. You are sacred. I feel as if when you have desires, beautiful pal too, you go deep within your soul and you seek to understand where these desires come from and how to keep them pure. And with freedom, the energy of freedom supports our sense of limitless possibility and potential, balanced expression, and bold exploration. So your throat chakra is very powerful, beautiful pal too. Also, your masculine energy is expressed in your throat chakra. So even if you may not speak in a way where it can appear to be like aggressive, because masculine energy, when verbally communicated, is not always aggressive, it is always well received. So your attention is valuable because you are able to influence with your throat chakra. And I feel that's why people really traumatize you so that you would not feel like you were secure enough to express your truth. But I feel for you to get to this place, these people are not able to harm you because you're not allowing, your desire to make up for lost time. I feel like, pal, too, you're understanding that's not really a thing called lost time. Time is a perception. I feel like you're just so grateful and everything. Literally, I just feel gratitude pouring off of you. That you're attracting every desire that you have dreamed of. And you see how the sun just shining bright? You are the energy of the sun, okay? I don't exactly have the sun card here. But you are the energy of the sun. And you see how her face is just so beautiful. It's serene. She has definitely been through a lot. And your gentleness is exceptional, pal 3. Even if you're masculine, when I say gentleness, you're not allowing traumas to have you get into this toxic masculine energy where you're just kind of like harming people. So let's get some advice for you lovely souls. Pal 2. Thankfully, this difficult time has passed, and I am on the path to recovery, realizing that with every cloud comes a silver lining, and I have other things in my life that bring me joy. So I feel as if, pal 2, you're definitely always looking for the things that bring you joy. Despite all of the difficulties you have experienced, you're focusing on what brings you joy. All right, and that is very powerful. Your attention is very valuable, so keep doing what you're doing, okay? Thank you so much for being present. Hello, beautiful pal 3. So, right before your reading even started, I heard breaking the bank. I feel like your enemies are competing with you by trying to find things that you're wearing, activities you're invested into, and they're getting it and they're not appreciating it. And then every time you keep coming up with something different, they're getting mad and exhausted. And literally, I feel like the things that you are doing, it's like from past life recall. You're just picking up old skill sets that could have been forgotten and things like that. And these people, they feel that they can actually get the best of you um, if they have the same things that you have. They feel like if they don't have what you have in the exact way that you have it, that what they're saying is not valid. So we have I'm slowing down and bathing in feelings of satiation and gratitude. I feel as if Pile 3, you're at a place where you're like, what I'm blessed with, I'm grateful for and I'm satisfied with. And that's why you keep being blessed with more. So your attention is valuable because if you decided to say, hey, I like a certain brand of water, its stocks will go up. If you say, hey, boycott something or take your stocks out of something, people will listen. That is how valuable your attention is. And so your enemies could be the ones who are suffering financially because you're saying take support from them because they do not stand for high moral values, okay? We have to meet pleasure. Yes, ooh, crown chakra and your solar plexus. So, Goddess Tanit, thank you for being present with us. I'm feeling like beautiful pal 3. You are definitely divinely pleasurable, and you are divinely pleasurable. We have prayer. This divinity here. Yes, your attention is very valuable. We have first chakra. The energy of the